July 1943. The ground trembles before the first shot is fired. Engines roar across open fields. Thousands of tanks move into position. Steel tracks grind against dry earth. Dust rises so thick it blocks the sky. The noise alone feels like an earthquake rolling across the plains. This is not a normal battle. This is the Battle of Kursk, ww2. After the disaster at Stalingrad, Germany knows the situation has changed. The illusion of invincibility is gone. Momentum has slowed. The Eastern Front is bleeding strength with every passing month. Yet German leadership believes one final massive strike can restore control. The plan is bold. A powerful offensive aimed at a bulge in the Soviet front line near Kursk. German forces will strike from the north and south, encircle Soviet armies, and destroy them in a single decisive blow. It is meant to be the comeback, the battle that reverses everything. New weapons are introduced, heavy tanks with thicker armor, improved guns designed to dominate the battlefield. German commanders place enormous faith in technology. They believe superior machines can compensate for lost time and manpower. But the Soviets know the attack is coming. Instead of retreating, they prepare with patience and scale unseen before. For months, Soviet forces dig in. Miles of defensive belts stretch across the countryside. Trenches zigzag through open fields. Minefields are laid in dense layers. Anti-tank guns are positioned to overlap fire. Artillery is carefully ranged. This is not a defense meant to stop an attack quickly. It is a defense designed to bleed it dry. When the German assault finally begins, it meets resistance immediately. Tanks roll forward and explode. Mines detonate beneath tracks. Vehicles are disabled before they ever see the enemy. Anti-tank guns open fire from concealed positions. Progress slows to meters per hour. German units are forced into narrow paths cleared through minefields.
These corridors become killing zones. Soviet artillery pounds advancing columns. Smoke, fire, and confusion dominate the battlefield. The battle descends into chaos. Tanks engage at close range. Crews fire until gun barrels overheat. Visibility drops to nothing as dust and smoke choke the air. Radios fail. Commanders lose control. Individual tank crews fight on instinct, reacting to flashes and movement. The scale is enormous. Thousands of armored vehicles clash across open terrain. The noise is constant. Explosions roll endlessly. Vehicles burn where they are hit. Ammunition cooks off. Some crews manage to escape their machines. Others never get the chance. At Prokhorovka, the fighting reaches its peak. Here, distance disappears entirely. Tanks collide at point-blank range. Speed matters less than survival. Maneuver becomes impossible. Crews fire at silhouettes through smoke and flame. It becomes one of the most violent armored engagements ever recorded.
Losses mount rapidly on both sides, but the difference lies in replacement. Germany cannot replace what it loses. Fuel shortages worsen, spare parts run out, equipment breaks down under constant use. Air support weakens as aircraft are stretched across multiple fronts. The carefully planned offensive begins to stall. Meanwhile, Soviet industry continues working at an incredible pace. Factories deep in the east produce tanks relentlessly. Reserves arrive constantly. Every destroyed vehicle is replaced. Every lost unit is reinforced. Time now works against Germany. Days pass, casualties rise, the offensive loses momentum. What was meant to be a decisive breakthrough turns into a grinding battle of attrition, a type of war Germany cannot afford to fight. Then the counterattack begins. Soviet forces push forward with overwhelming numbers. Fresh units surge into battle. German formations are forced to pull back. Positions gained at great cost are abandoned.
Retreat replaces advance. What was planned as victory becomes another costly failure. After Kursk, Germany never launches a major offensive in the east again. From this point forward, the Eastern Front moves only one way, westward, kilometer by kilometer, battle by battle. Technology alone cannot overcome preparation, numbers, and industrial power. Superior machines mean little when facing deeper defenses and endless reserves.
The tanks eventually fall silent. The fields remain scarred with burned steel and craters. The air clears, but the consequences remain. Kursk marks the moment Germany permanently loses the initiative on the Eastern Front. From here on, the war becomes a long retreat, and it never stops.